Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Gnats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Andrew Mccutchen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 count, here it is. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Gnats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Here now is Juan Soto. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is good.
Now to bat, Josh Bell. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits and 41 ABs. He's taken him deep once. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Realmuto, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
That is good. The shortstop, Didi.
Now to the plate, here is Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes Scherzer on 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now in the box, Kyle Schwarber, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home.
Ball that side.
Two and one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So here's Starling Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Nick Maton. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Scherzer, originally from the state of Missouri. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, number 37. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he lays off for ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. His past line against Aaron Nola comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 3-0 to him now. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes.
Count is 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to hit is Victor Robles. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, number 7.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here now is Trey Turner as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The first baseman, number 19. Josh.
One away now in the Washington 3rd, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch. Low for ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. Scherzer on 2nd. Turner on at 1st with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to 1st, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Washington. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Now the first pitch.
0-1 to count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
3-2.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Castro.
Here's Starling Castro. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Maton.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, number 37, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Bell is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is foul right side. He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Plate now, Trey Turner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Robles is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, JT Realmuto. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex.
Into the box, Alec Bohm.
0-1.
And he lays off there, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Paulo Espino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 3-2.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Change up low, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up is Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Josh Harrison stands in as he sends it on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Stepping in once again is Nick Maton. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, number 37. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Up high. 2-1 now.
I got 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're up 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starling Castro.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Pitch on the way. That's in there. 3-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The catcher,
And now for Washington, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Short, hit hard, taken in by Gregorius. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in now for the Gnats, Victor Robles. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen. First delivery to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit is JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Brendan Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19.
Andrew Stevenson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a flare down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 7.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Flew out last time up. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Next, here is Juan Soto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
0-1, here it comes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. The next 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. That's inside. 2-0. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 4. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He doubled his last time through. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Josh Harrison, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The third baseman, number 13.
So next to bat will be Starling Castro. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lined into right, a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
At the plate now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. Pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So the next to bat will be Victor Robles, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Three runs already home here. Turned on down the line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Andrew Stevenson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The set and the 2-1.
Inside ball three.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Ready with the 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into bat is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In a pitcher's worst nightmare, you could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning. Yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
In now, Juan Soto. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But not before they bat around here this half inning as 9 men wind up coming around to score. We've played 8 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 11-4. Sam Clay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 49. Sam.
Stepping up is Alec Bohm, singled in his last at-bat.
Alec.
And now a pitch on the way.
Up there.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Here's a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Nick Maton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Philly down to their last strike. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he popped him up. Turner into shallow left. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Washington Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Paulo Espino pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.